Like, I don't remember with your opinion on this question. Do you usually use ketchup on your eggs?
No, it's disgusting.
Okay. Well, see, this opens up a discussion is what are unpopular opinions that, people have that seem normal to others, but then just discussing to others. So I feel like, I don't know if mine is an unpopular opinion or if yours is like more unpopular or it's just equal.
Yeah, I don't know the popularity of it. It's like my dad does it, but I think it's cursed.
Why do you think it's cursed?
It's just ketchup. Don't belong on eggs. Wrong.
I
think it's just gross. I don't know. I'm very like when it comes to the ketchup, like there's not that many things that I like. I love ketchup, but there's not that many things I will put it on that I really think about it.
I
like burger, I guess. I mean, a hot dog, I guess. Like I don't really know it anymore. I used to. Fucking fries is fine. Like, I use it for pasteles.
It's our very popular one that people use it on. I tend to like hot sauce and ketchup when I make pastel.
Yeah, people do that too.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's
I'm a ketchup fiend. Like I like it on a glizzy. I like it on hot dog. I mean, I like it on French fries. Exactly what you're saying. I like it on eggs. When back in the day when I was younger, I used to put that shit in white rice. I don't do that now anymore, but I used to.
It's like one of those things. It's like that's foul. It's like I won't take my meatloaf and dip it in ketchup, but I'm okay with baking ketchup on top.
Baking ketchup on it. I guess that's not too obscene because I would put tomato sauce on top of a meatloaf and then bake it.
Yeah.
Which
also, I don't know why I can't extract this. Oh wait.
Which is kind of like potato.
Oh, there we go. Extract.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When did you use a lot of like sauces when you eat steak when you're younger? And mind you, steak is a very like ambiguous word because what I used to have was like the most wellest, as the fucking memes say, congratulations steaks that I've ever had.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. So like, not only were we kind of poor, but also, mom doesn't eat steak.
Oh, okay.
Like, she does, but only like nowadays. You know what I mean? She'll only eat like the fillet.
Yeah.
And so my dad loves steak, but no, we didn't eat a lot of steak. We had a lot of what is that one steak? I mean, I think it's the same.
Skirt.
Well, maybe not.
Skirt.
What's it called?
Skirt steak. T-bone.
Oh no. Fucking
fillet.
Tough as hell one.
Isn't skirt like the toughest hell one? Is that chuck? Chuck is usually made for like soups though. Shank?
It's like not
Shank.
cube steak.
It's the cube one. The cube one is chuck, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's made for like making like not pollo guisado, but carne guisado and stuff like that.
No, not like the beef chunks. Not I'm talking about like type in cube steak into fucking Google.
Cube steak. Check out this bad boy. Hold on.
You can literally just go to Google images.
You going to bed in there. Sorry.
I have no idea how to download this. Oh my god. This is too big for my brain.
Alright, wait a minute. Yeah, I thought I was finished.
Is it this? I'm gonna say it's this. I'm risking it all. I'm clicking on it.
Alright, let's bring this bad boy up. We got a nice little. We got cube steak.
It's just cube steak. Yeah.
The fuck is that? Oh, like a Salisbury steak.
I don't know if it's the same. Maybe it is. Maybe it is the same.
That's looking like a hamburger.
But yeah, it's like literally the most violently tough meat of all time. So you gotta cook it for all eternity.
That's you gotta pound that bad boy with like a hammer for like 20 years. It was looking like.
But mom, it's really cheap, and mom made it really good.
Yeah.
And so she still does to this day.
It's looking like a Salisbury steak, kind of like meat.
Oh, like this was our steak. This is what I ate. Very, very little steak.
I like how there's My grandma used to make that. Yo, how you know how I always used to call it Spanish
There you
steak?
go. Literally, that's it. Bistec encebollado. That is the
Yo,
dish. This is
that
what we
this is the thing that I used to say that my grandma cooks, and you were like, and I'd be like, yo,
Yeah,
Spanish steak. You'd be like, bistec le sale
this is what I
and I'd be
thought.
like, bro, I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck you talking about with these
yeah. See,
bars.
I thought this is what you were
Nah,
doing.
and then you'd be like, ching ching, and I'd be like,
Yeah. So
this is
this is
100% what I'm talking about. This is the thing that my grandma would cook, and oh, it's Puerto Rican steak. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
now, now, now. One moment, because are you implying? Is this all coming back to say that you put ketchup on this?
No, ew,
Disgusting.
no.
Oh,
First off, no. This has its own sauce, and this sauce is great. No, steak.
wait, what the fuck? Did I do the wrong thing?
Well done.
Do I have to like?
No, I would eat like,
Wait, I might have downloaded the wrong thing.
bro. If it has boobies and stuff, you definitely downloaded the wrong thing. So back to what we were talking about. We were talking about pollo guisado and stuff like that. There was something else I wanted to talk to you about. I think avocados are overrated.
It's crazy.
I think they're overrated.
It's one of those things. It's one of those things. It's like, it's so popular and it's like such like a hipstery food and all. This
It is.
thing. And yet, I think it deserves all of it. It's just so good, so good. Like I said the other day, it's a pain in the ass to like get it right, eat it right at the right time, all this kind of stuff. I still struggle sometimes to tell when it's ready, when it's not ready.
I'm just saying, when I'm eating something, I don't need an instruction manual. I want to just eat it. And I feel like with avocados, there has to be all these instructions to make it good, to all this shit. I think, and you know what? And
See, I don't agree with. See, I don't agree. See, like I'm like open it up and put literally like flaky salt, and I think it's so.
I used to do that, and granted, I used to feel some type of way, and now I'm biased because it gave me a stomach ache. I'm like a big baby.
Okay. This is another thing, by the way. Like it's funny going back to the bistec.
Yeah.
The fucking what we would have like bistec.
Yeah.
White rice, right, and then like slices of avocado. That is the most typical dinner for me growing up of all time.
Yeah.
And so like we got a lot of avocado growing up.
I mean, avocado is like a massively like Spanish shit.
I don't need it like I really don't need it all like guacamole or like spread on toast or anything like that. I just like it straight up for the most part.
Avocado.
Like I'm not enticed by if I see like fried avocado fries or something on like a restaurant menu.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good to me. Like,
So
I'm not gonna order that.
there was, yeah, because I remember like we would just have like this avocado. They always slice it in half, and then you put it up in a fucking saran wrap. Be in the refrigerator because you only eat half of it when you're eating your food. You put some salt in it and slice it up. Da da da.
Yeah.
Typical Spanish shit.
Yeah.
And then I remember, I don't know what I was going with that last time I had it, Johnny put it on toast and it was not hitting well, and it just like gave me a big tummy ache. And I think, and then I looked it up and it was like some people are like have like a
The avocado's fighting back.
yeah like
Wait, Jeremy, is Jeremy still
avocado
here?
intolerant.
Jeremy, are you still here? You're alive.
Hear me, sleepy bye.
I was gonna say you could ask him.
But yeah, no. So what I was going with is that they had avocado egg rolls for dinner today when we went to the Cheesecake Factory.
See, that's the kind of gimmicky stuff that I don't need in my life.
Yeah, I saw it there, and when I was looking at the cross sections, it looked like it kind of came with like a salty kind of chimichurri kind of sauce, right?
Well, I mean that sounds good.
Yeah. So Abe did say that the sauce was where it was at, but it is like I don't know. It's just avocado inside an egg roll. I don't really see the appeal.
For me, it's just like it's got to be fresh. Just like a fresh avocado.
I mean, fresh guacamole made with fresh avocado. I remember that one time I went to like a Mexican restaurant and they made it for me right at the desk. Or the desk, but the table.
Tableside guac goes crazy.
That shit goes crazy. It really does.
No, homemade guac just goes crazy in general. Not too difficult.
I feel like if you get like you need a good little like a fresh lime juice really goes a long way.
Yep, a little cilantro in that bitch.
Some cilantro. I like to put little onions.
I like the little onion. Yeah, I like the little red onion.
Yep. Red onions. Yep.
Oh, this is good.
After that, I mean, that's pretty. You're pretty solid from there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't really need much after that. But I think it's overrated. You know, people putting that shit on toast and stuff like that, and be like, this is a fucking amazing fucking breakfast, bro. Can't, yo, you got that bacon, egg, and cheese? Nah, try this avocado
Well,
toast.
to be fair, though, I don't think that most people are doing that because of its peak deliciousness.
What do people do it for?
I think it's just decent, but it's healthy. You know what I mean? I think that's the main thing. Like, not in the case of your egg roll thing. That's just, I don't know what that's trying to do, but yeah, like the avocado toast crowd and the avocado for breakfast crowd and all that kind of stuff. It's like, I think it's just because of the healthy things in the world. You're definitely taking an avocado over a celery stick. You know what I mean? Just like tastes a lot better.
I like a celery stick though. That's an unpopular opinion right there. I enjoy a nice celery stick.
Celery's an op.
You know, I remember I saw this one episode one time of Johnny Bravo. Was it Johnny Bravo or was it Powerpuff Girls? I don't remember, one of them. Anyway, and they tried to do something called ants on a log.
I know ants on a log.
Ants on a log.
That's the celery stick. You fill it with peanut butter and you put raisins on top.
Yeah.
The excuse my French, whitest thing I've ever heard in my time.
Ants on a log. First off, these pictures, I don't know what's going on with this shit. It's looking like some doo-doo looking shit right here. But yeah, it's supposed to be like a healthy alternative, and it wasn't it. I'd rather just have the celery on its own.
I mean, I like peanut butter, and it's like,
I like peanut butter. I don't like it.
It's just like, I feel like putting cursed celery in there with the peanut butter is not what I need.
With raisins and stuff, it's like, what's going on with this? I'm looking at one right here of the animal crackers. That's kind of cool. I guess.
Feel like, I don't know. I feel like the raisins are like, peanut butter is such a strong flavor. Do you even taste it? You know, it's just like, you're just eating peanut butter with like weird celery texture.
Yeah, with little mushes, which are they're
like that stringy celery. It's like, why? Why are we doing this? Who asked?
Is the snack and its name is presumed to originate in the 1950s. It's ants on a log. It's a snack made by spreading peanut butter, cream cheese, ricotta cheese, which I've never seen a ricotta, or another
Please
spread.
Tell me these. Okay, thank you. I was waiting for the or and not and.
Another spread on celery, pretzels, banana, placing raisins, blueberries, or chocolate chips, etc. on top. A classic peanut butter version of ants on a log is recommended as a healthy snack by McKinley Health Center at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. The stuffed celery became a popular snack in the 1900s after inclusion of such recipes as celery with Roquefort in the Book of Catering for Special Occasions, with menus and recipes by Fannie Merritt Farmer. There's ants on a snowy log, which is made using cream cheese. I didn't think the peanut butter one could be as bad, but the cream cheese one is also not hidden.
Just stop stuffing celery and stuff.
There's numerous variations of ants on a log. There's also gnats on a log. Does that make you sound delicious? There's also ants on vacation, where it just doesn't have ants
in the dirt.
That's what I'm saying. It's ants on vacation, and that just means that there is no ants. So
why? Yeah, can we leave those ants at home?
Then there's ants on a slip and slide, which they add honey on top of peanut butter before.
Well, peanut butter honey is kind of like a classic thing.
I'd rather just have peanut butter. I feel like the honey is just redundant. I don't need that extra sweetness.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Like, not literally, but squirting. But you know how, like, you buy a jar sometimes, there's like honey peanut butter.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't. It's one of those things where I don't really mind the taste, I guess, but it's like, it skeeves me out that, like, layer of honey that's, like, on top of the peanut butter.
Yeah.
You know, it's just aesthetically, it's kind of.
Well, it's like when, well, I think we just had this conversation a few days ago, but Johnny gave me rice pudding, right? And I like rice pudding.
Yeah,
but
of course.
When I have rice pudding, I think of one thing on it, and that is cinnamon. Yeah. Right? If you're going to add anything, it's cinnamon.
Well, that's the classic. It's like, you know, when it comes to like milky things, ricey, milky things in Spanish culture, you know, the Mexicans got the horchata. The Dominicans got the tembleque. We got the rice pudding with the cinnamon.
Why is cinnamon a thing that we do? I don't know, but it's always a thing. And yeah, it does. And that's the thing. So I'm all about the rice pudding with cinnamon. But then Johnny came at me with honey. I was like,
you drizzled honey on your rice pudding?
I was like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit? Is that honey?
I mean, you guys You guys made it through that, so
We did make it through.
that's impressive.
We made it through, and because it's very innocent. She did it because she thought it would elevate the flavor.
Yeah.
She didn't know
it
it.
is,
Yeah, yeah.
but arguably unforgivable. You know what I'm saying?
It was an innocent thing. So she went and she put the honey on the rice pudding, and it was like it was not it. It was just too much sweetness going on, and it fucked with my brain. It really did.
I mean, I can't say. I am self-proclaimed. I have to stick by my own words. I'm self-proclaimed. There's no such thing as too sweet for me.
No, it was just too much going on, though.
But still, I agree with you that it's honey does not belong on the rice pudding.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. It's like getting you flan and then drizzling it in honey. It's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I mean the flan already has like that level of like caramelization, which is like. Yeah. Comes from the sugar.
I mean, I guess as a Puerto Rican, I can comment on that. I don't want flan. It's like, it's fine, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
You mean like you just don't want flan in general?
No, I could never eat it again, and I'd be totally fine. Wow. I don't think it's delicious.
We're gonna pull up some flan.
I don't get that excited when it's on the menu. To order it on the menu.
I feel like people need to see this and see, the sadness that you're bringing to this conversation right now.
Just like, honestly, Puerto Ricans, we can do better.
Dude's flan is delicious. I love flan.
It's something. It's a thing. It's a dessert that exists.
I mean,
it looks so much better than it is. It's not that good.
I understand if you're not a fan of the custard kind of like.
It's not bad, but it's just not good. It's just like it exists.
I don't know. This guy's cooking nonsense.
Boring dessert.
This guy's cooking nonsense. I think flan is.
I would destroy some rice pudding over flan any day.
I love them both. And I can't like compete. Sometimes I'm in the mood for rice pudding. Sometimes I'm in the mood for flan. Typically, you're right. I'm in the mood for rice pudding more.
There is no mood for flan. That's my point. There is no mood for flan. It doesn't exist. Do fuck with a tres leche. God damn.
Fuck tres leches. You know what I mean? Fuck tres leches.
I mean, you can't be saying shit when you get cooked by all dairy. Okay, you got that anti-dairy bias.
All right, well, tres leches can eat a dick and it's fucking like diarrhea fuel.
It's so good. Oh my god, it's crack.
All right, I mean,
a good tres leche.
I can't argue with you. To be honest, a good tres leches is so good. But so it's just, man, does it fuck up my stomach so much?
It's not fair. You have all this stuff that is so biased because of your freaking stomach that's getting cooked out here.
Yeah, I'm getting older.
It's not fair. What does that have to do with the taste?
And my opinion changes as they get older because you become bitter and angry towards the younger folks who can enjoy things that you can't anymore.
You know what's like really depressing me? Like we're talking about food right now.
Yeah.
And like if I lived like somewhere else in the world, like in the US, I would love to be having this conversation with you in my AirPods while I do grocery shopping. Like I'm attentive and ready right now to do grocery shopping. I would love to be going through aisles and grabbing food, but I can't because I live in Maine and literally everything is completely utterly closed.
I know. I mean, I remember going to Maine and visiting you. And just the mind-boggling, like this fact of like I can't do anything after this time because everything's closed.
11 p.m. hits, everything is closed.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they ring like the alarms, like The Walking Dead's about to come out, and they're like everybody inside, board up your fucking windows. That's it. We're done for the day. Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel I am blessed in that sense that being from New York pretty much all my life, I'm so spoiled to be able to have access to things at any night or hour. You've been there when I've gone and I pick up bullshit.
That's how it was like when I lived in Texas. I always used to do my shopping at 3 a.m. and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Worked out for a night out. Like,
yeah, I mean, and then also then you see me and then randomly at 3 o'clock in the morning, like, I feel like going to the gym. Then I'll go to the gym at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It's a very...
I guess I can't say that because I do have a 24-hour gym. That's the one thing.
24-hour, man. I mean, but it's, I can understand,
but
like, not wanting to spend...
It's probably jank as fuck. It's probably...
I feel like all 24s are jank, to be honest, but it's cool
Yeah.
to be able to go there at 3 a.m. You know what I mean? So,
I still want to do that, but man, it is expensive.
it is. It is.
More
I mean, it's
expensive than I want it to be.
funny enough. It is more cheaper than most, but it is still expensive.
Yeah.
You know.
You know?
There was one. I know. I don't think that's something I think. But do you have that thing that you believe that cilantro tastes like soap? No, right?
No, I fucking.
I can't imagine how.
I go crazy. You know who has it? Metro.
I don't understand. I don't understand how that is that.
It's a cursed way to live.
I can't wrap my mind around it though, because it's just like I taste something and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. How does it taste like soap? You know? And what does it taste like? What is soap in that situation taste like?
Yeah. I mean, listen, that's the same way I can eat an olive and gag, and another person, eats it and it's like, this is fucking delicious. What are you saying?
Why do you not like olives? Is it just like the vinegar base? Like, what is it?
Literally disgusting.
You don't like when you put like little nipple shaped things and you put them in your mouth and they squirt and just in your mouth.
They literally olives are like, mayo is my number one enemy, but I think olives are the worst tasting thing I've ever eaten.
I don't get that. I really don't get that.
Whenever there's because my mom cooks with olives a lot.
Okay.
And so she doesn't give a fuck. Okay. So, because she's mom, she does what she wants.
Yeah.
So when she makes the yellow rice, when she makes beans, when she makes pasteles, there's olives in all of those things. And she has done her best to accommodate me growing up, right? But at times, olives gets in my stuff. It is what it is.
Right.
And every time I've ever taken a bite of something and gotten a little bit of olive in it, it's just such an overwhelmingly gross flavor that it just ruins the entire bite. It's rough. Olives are rough for my taste palate.
Okay. I would say this. I definitely, when I grew up, or when I was growing up, I did not like olives. I don't know if it was because it was such the taste with the bitterness was kind of off-putting and stuff like that. But now I actually grew to appreciate it. So when I have when I have a nice antipasto, when we go to those Italian family functions and we got the cheese and the meat and stuff like that, I feel like the olive is a nice accoutrement to everything, because it's that bitter, and then you got the saltiness of the meat, and then then you got the cheese that has its own little funkiness, it's like a smorgasbord of tastes and shit.
I mean, I know that they can be bitter. They can be very salty.
Yeah.
They can surely add dimensions to a dish. Problem is, they also add horrendous taste.
So is it green, black, or is it just all of them?
All of the above, but green is much worse than black.
Green's much worse than black. Black is the one that's most common on pizzas, right? Yeah. I feel like those are the most mundane ones. They don't really add anything to anything.
The problem is the green ones are the ones that are in all of Spanish cooking.
Yes,
those are the ones
that is the one that's it's in rice and gandules, which is I know how much you love. It's in the pasteles. It's in just sauces sometimes with the when they do the kidney beans, they just throw the olives in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, the beans. It was the beans, the rice,
the pasteles,
and the pasteles. So the three main ways that I always got unwanted olive. Lotion? Is it lotion time?
I do want to put some lotion.
But putting it on my body or in my hair?
I'm just putting it on my feet, actually, because they feel dry.
Oh, shit. I have socks on.
Yeah, I have socks on too. I just took them off because I was putting them on my feet.
Oh, okay, fuck. I gotta find if you're doing
Well, I'm doing it underneath the desk, We can't be getting people excited, putting my feet on, stream. I heard people ask for Abe's toe cam. People get excited in Abe's chat for toes.
I'm doing a lot for you here, because taking off your socks in Maine is always...
I don't know why you're doing it. You can keep your socks on. You don't have to do this. This is me. This is something I tend to do a lot, which is why my hands are always so fucking sweaty. It's because I always use lotion because I can't stand the feeling of dryness, which just tends to come from just being clean. When you take a shower, you get that feeling. But I hate that dry feeling. So I always put lotion.
Being wet. Being a moist boy.
I do like feeling I don't know. I guess it is moist.
I struggle with that. Again, I struggle with that because I was born with fucked up skin shit, and
you have eczema?
To this day, no. I had some fucking bullshit. It's not like something I have anymore, I don't think.
Right.
But I think like
I don't think you do.
my skin is like very dry. It gets very dry constantly, especially like if I go like work out and stuff like that. It's
So you feel
insane.
like your skin dries out when you like all the sweat, like perspire,
Yeah.
the what's it called, the perspiration salt
Yeah,
from it.
I just can't like avoid it. Like I just be getting dry. There's no amount of lotion that can save me. And I have been like, I recently bought lotion because I was actually getting annoyed
Yeah.
at how dry my skin was at work.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's like noticeable. And I was like, all right, let's lotion up before work.
You know what lotion I swear by? Aveeno.
Yeah.
Daily
Let's take a
motion.
moment. Let's take a moment to thank our spots.
Imagine, yo, not gonna lie. People always said, what would you want to sponsor you if you actually like made it big? And I never even thought in my brain about Aveeno. And to be honest, Aveeno would be so clutch because like I use that shit all the time. You know, people see it, and I remember like I think it was Snuffy was looking at behind me and saw the Aveeno, and was like, "Is that the gooning station?" And I was
Oh
like,
yeah, I remember you.
and I was like, "Nah, bro, I don't use Aveeno to goon." What the fuck, Snuffy? What the fuck?
Is he there? Is he there?
Yeah, it just popped out of nowhere. But yeah,
Oh, what up, Snuff?
I had the
food.
viewer count off because I was just like wanted to talk,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to like get better at just not even paying attention to viewer count. I just want to get better at just talking and not changing how I react, whether it be a lot of people or small people. So I'm just gonna turn off viewers so I can kind of like, you know,
Yeah.
because I noticed that last night. I was like, man, no one's watching us play this, and I was like, I kind of like really went into lol, and I was like, let's not do that. Anyway, Snuffy, yes, we were just talking about Aveeno and how I hate the feeling of feeling dry, so I tend to always put that shit on. But then my hands get really, 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 really sweaty, and then I fuck up everything, from keyboards to everything. Like so, but it's just how I've always been. By the way, welcome. But all Snuffy said didn't say anything. Just puts cap inside the chat, and that's it. What's it called? We were talking about Thresh Leches. What else were we talking about as we're chilling with this? You know, funny enough, inside my my chat right now or my stream mic, I have nice, chill jazz music.
I can hear it because I have your Discord streaming, so I can hear it for once. Typically, I can't.
This one, I feel I'm actually not alone on this one, but I feel like it is an unpopular opinion because of the natural bias, or not bias, but just when people talk about something. What's up, Jan? You know, there's this one, and I believe I'm not a big seafood person. Okay, I don't really love seafood. I'll say this.
I mean, yeah, you don't like seafood.
I don't really like seafood, but I will try it, and I will like give you my honest opinions. And what I really believe is that crab way better than lobster. I think lobster is beyond overrated. That's how I truly feel.
I mean, I have a take on those as well.
I want to hear these takes.
Crab and lobster are both so mid.
Really? Okay. Well, expound.
Like-
What is the?
It just is another one of those things where it's like it doesn't reach the heights of deliciousness that I feel other proteins hit, and yet it's twice as expensive as
There you
most
go.
of them.
We got a little crab versus lobster inside there.
You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Say it again. You're saying that other ones reach more peak. Like
Yeah,
you don't hate it.
There's a cap to how good they really are. It's just like dunking them in good butter is what makes them any sort of enjoyable.
Yeah. See, I don't really like seafood. Shrimp is ass. Yeah. See, I'm okay.
Shrimp
Okay.
is-
We're gonna talk about shrimp right now.
Or shrimp is like
Hold on.
it really
Hold on.
depends.
Let's get to shrimp. Give me a second. Let's go back to crab versus lobster. We're gonna get to shrimp Snuff. I'll get to shrimp right now after we talk about. I think crab has a natural sweetness to it that lobster doesn't, and I think lobster is exactly what you said, where it's like it is as good as whatever topping you put on it. Where
Yeah, like I would rather. Like this is a hot take for the food community. But I would rather have a crab cake than have.
don't
a
cry,
whole
Snuffy. We're not ignoring you. We're coming to it.
Than have like a perfectly cooked Gordon Ramsay lobster tail. Just give me a fucking crab cake. I'd rather have that. And that's basically the only way I really eat crab is crab cakes. Again, I don't want crab leg. I don't want lobster tail. I don't want any of that nonsense. All overpriced and not that good.
What are you playing, Snuff? I agree. I think I don't know. I think they're all kind of like mid. But I do think crab legs are better because, like I said, there's a natural sweetness to them. I feel like they actually have flavor, and I feel like, though you are right in that if you just put butter, you just put soy sauce, whatever you're trying to eat with it. Like soy sauce is one that I used to have a lot when I was like my grandpa used to cook for just for story wise or Chinese blah blah blah. But so my grandpa used to cook Chinese food, and I feel like that was really good, but it wasn't because it was crab. But maybe because the crab was so subtle, it let the flavors of the sauces show more. Compared to lobster, though, it's just like this is there. It's just something, and it's there, and it's like $1 billion for no fucking reason. And people go, oh, we're having lobster, and they want to show their big dick. They want to talk about how fucking rich they are.
Having a lobster mac and cheese is just a way to get yourself a very expensive mac and cheese for no reason. It's not necessary. I don't know. Let's get rid of lobster.
By the way, Snuff, I feel like that sounds like torture.
Buy fishing fair.
What do you mean by fishing fair?
Muted.
Oh, I muted for a second. I just didn't want to like talk over you, but I just said that it sounded like torture. Because Snuffy said that he's playing Arbor Core 6 and he's going for S rank missions on all the missions. I was like, oof. That sounds like torture.
Do you have Arbor Core? No.
No, I do not. I actually have to buy it when I finally do play it. I do want to play it, but I do. I know. I should probably buy that on. I heard everybody saying that they're getting it for PlayStation, and I'm really contemplating if I'm just gonna end up moving my PlayStation to my desk, and then we'll just play PlayStation.
That's pretty funny that Abe is PC guy, so the fact that he's getting it for PlayStation is funny because this game really is gonna destroy some PCs if you try to stream it.
That's what I heard.
It's just really high fidelity game. It's tough.
I blue screen today playing The Witness.
Exactly.
And granted, I am streaming to like 2 different platforms. I was streaming also into Discord, and I was doing a lot of shit, but still, blue screen.
I have another food take after we get to shrimp.
Right. Also because Janet was saying that she doesn't disagree, Spooky. A nice crab cake with a spicy rimo. Mwah. A nice slaw, but she said, "Y'all right, but I'm gonna still eat that lobster mac." And I feel you. Why you make me sound like that? I make you sound like anything. I ain't talking about Jan. Snuffy. We're gonna so the shrimp. I'm kind of. we're gonna just step aside on that one, Jan. Don't worry about it. When it comes to shrimp, I do eat shrimp, but I eat shrimp like shrimp cocktail, and I just douse it in cocktail sauce. So I don't really eat it for the shrimp, to be honest. I like the cocktail sauce. Or if
True. A good cocktail sauce is like addicting.
Yeah. Or I know you don't like tartar, but if there's fried shrimp and there's tartar, I'll also douse it in tartar because I don't really want to taste everything else. Okay. So I I just eat the condiments.
This is where I feel like shrimp with not tartar sauce, cocktail shrimp.
Yeah.
If you're not eating it with cocktail, like you just eat the shrimp, not very good.
No, it's just boiled shrimp.
Again, fried shrimp, really not very good.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah.
But there's two ways. There's 2 ways that they go fucking bananas. And that's A, coconut shrimp, the golden nuggets of paradise.
I do know you like coconut shrimp from Red Lobster. Yep.
I like it from literally anywhere, but
but I mean, I remember back from Red Lobster because we used to talk about this because I worked at Red Lobster. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Growing up, that was like I would be so excited to be, brought there.
Talk about Mads banning. Here we go. Mads banned this guy.
Right.
All right, continue.
Yeah, I saw. Cheap viewers though.
Hey, cheap viewers, I gotta get on that. There is a follower viewer competition. I gotta get on that.
And then the other way is I always forget what the name of the dish. I always like mix it up with a different dish. It's the
Mods find that guy. Yes.
Is it like I don't know if it's called shrimp cocktail or shrimp ceviche. It's the Mexican dish, the one that you buy it at a restaurant and it comes in like a big glass, and it's just like tomato. It's like a tomato sauce.
Yes. It's ceviche.
It's ceviche. Is that is what it is?
Ceviche.
Oh my god, it's so good. That goes crazy. That and coconut shrimp show that shrimp has potential to go crazy.
The thing about ceviche is that I'm always too sussed by what it is. It's just fucking seafood, like a medley, and I'm just like, "Bleh." You know. I just,
Yeah.
for me, I haven't really tried it, to be honest.
Well, but ceviche is also like something else.
I mean, it could be with avocado. It's a lot of cilantro. I have a picture pulled up on stream, like ceviche. It's like, it's typically like a little like medley kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Ceviche is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's
But
exactly 100%.
specifically, I'm thinking of like Mexican ceviche. I don't know if there's other kinds, but that's like the kind I know.
No, I know
But
exactly.
you know what though? It has avocado in it too. That's another thing you're not a huge fan of.
Yeah. See, so real ceviche is cooked in lime juice to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, I mean, would it just be better with any other type of meat, or is it just, does a shrimp really elevate it, or is it just there?
Well, they get because like the shrimp like absorbs the lime and it's good. Like you probably couldn't like soak another meat in lime and then it's just gonna be weird, right? You know what I mean?
I'm not about that life, Jan. See, that real ceviche is cooked in lime juice, quote unquote, meaning that it is raw, and they just let it sit in the lime juice to kill the bacteria.
Yeah. That's the technique of whatever.
Yeah.
Real ceviche.
What we're talking about.
Yeah, that's fancy chef stuff.
Yeah, we don't talk about that shit. But I feel you. I mean, I'm thinking about it, and it doesn't look bad. It looks nice and like refreshing.
For example, ceviche delicious, tartar disgusting. Like I want to get that distinction across.
That's another one that is up for debate. Is tartar? Has chat or anybody else tried tartar? Because I've had tartar. I typed in tartar and it pulled up teeth tar. That's not what I wanted. Tartar food. It's one word. I'm sorry. Tartar food, which is typically just raw meat with like a raw egg yolk and shit, which I never really understood, and it goes for like crazy amount of money.
Disgusting.
But it's like a specific type of meat, right? Everyone says a tasteful work, and I
usually beef.
I had it too. So Jan, that's exactly the same time I tried. Actually, no, I lie. I didn't try tartar. I had carpaccio. That's the difference. I had carpaccio, which is also raw meat. It's very, very sliced, thin raw meat.
Is carpaccio? Yeah, I guess it is beef too, right? There's beef carpaccio.
Mm-hmm. It's beef carpaccio, and it usually has like a mustard kind of thing. Mind you, I think the boy in chat, Snuffy, is not a fan of mustard, if I remember correctly.
Snuff don't fuck with the mustard.
But yeah, beef carpaccio. It comes with like an aioli kind of sauce. That's what it is. Yeah, see? Yeah. Snuffy, I remember. Yeah.
All right, wait. Okay, wait. I have a random left turn take that I was after shrimp, I was going to say.
Okay. Let me hear you.
I don't know why, but I personally feel, maybe it's just because I'm very specifically love these things, but I personally feel a pasta with a meat sauce, like let's just say a beef meat sauce.
You're talking about like a bolognese?
Yeah, like a bolognese.
Okay.
Is like C tier in comparison to a pasta with meatball. I feel like meatballs elevate the ground beef that you're going to be putting in infinitely for me. Infinite. I just love meatballs.
Okay.
I feel like in the meat sauce, I don't really get the meat. You know what I mean? It just becomes a sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like it's become something else essentially. They are two completely different things, to be fair.
You don't like meatballs?
Yeah, no, I see the chat. Yeah, like I love meatballs. Like I love meatball subs. I like my mom's meatballs. I like ordering meatballs at restaurants. It's just really good.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think I actually like a ragu a lot. Like I like exactly like a bolognese because it reminds me more like my grandma's cooking, and this is like very like.
Well, I mean,
homely to me.
My mom makes bolognese. That's her thing.
Yeah.
Spaghetti bolognese is her thing.
So,
I've eaten it a million times growing up. But
so
I actually don't like it, really. It's
really?
like one of my least favorite things that she makes. It's, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, it's another one of those things that's like, it's fine, but I don't love it.
So that's the shit. Like, I actually enjoy it a lot, and I wish I got to have more, but because Johnny doesn't like it, I tend to not cook it or try to cook it.
Specifically,
and
yeah.
And I really wish I had it more. So I think right now I'm getting hit with nostalgia, and also the fact that I haven't had it in a long time. So I guess it's just nostalgia. So for me, it's like it's unfair, to really speak on it.
And for me, it's really like, again, it's a spaghetti bolognese. It's not that I don't like it. It's that I would rather have penne alla vodka or like a lemon sauce or
I like against
like
lemon sauce.
Alfredo. Alfredo. I'd rather have some sort of Alfredo.
I'm not an
There's like
Alfredo person.
yeah. There's like a million options I would rather have when it comes to like sauces.
Yeah.
Than a bolognese. So that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah.
It's like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not a bad sauce, but then if you have to compare it to all the other ones, then for me it ends up low on the tier list.
Man, I feel like I wanna go, Mike. And next time we're in May, we gotta make a proper bolognese. Like we gotta get a pot of fucking like a big pot,
See,
and we just let the meat and everything like just cook for a long time, like we're like in a fucking Italian movie, like we're watching like fucking like
But see,
Goodfellas.
Like, that doesn't the thought of what you're saying right now doesn't excite me.
It
feel like
excites me.
why are we taking all this time to make freaking bolognese? We could make something so much better.
Thinking about that and thinking about that sauce and how beautiful and rich and just how it's gonna like just meld so well with nice fresh Italian bread. Forget about it. Like it makes my nipples hard.
That's not okay. This is all about the bread. That's not fair. We can't
think about some nice Italian bread from like a fresh one from a deli. Like you take that, you dip that inside that
introduce
sauce.
The bread in here. Hold on, the bread's cheating.
Forget about it.
I mean, bread just goes crazy. That's not fair.
Cream sauce. I'm sorry. Did you want to put dirt in your cream sauce?
All right. Yeah, I didn't realize you like toe fungus in your pasta. Let me scrape up in between my toes for some of your cream.
This jump. Jan's is chilling and we just like going. Y'all be breaking fresh bread.
My mom is really good at it.
I like you like dirt. I am so hit or miss on mushrooms, Jan, where I just honestly, if they're in like a marsala, I'll eat them. Maybe if there's like in some kind of pasta with that they've been, really kind of cooked in a sauce. But most of the time, I don't like it. I feel like it's just I suffer through them.
Too earthy. They need to go back to the forest beneath the beetles where they belong.
I suffer through them. The only kind of mushrooms I dig, and I'm gonna be honest, it has no flavor at all, is enoki mushrooms, which are those strong. Here, I'll type it in. It's a freaking stringy.
That's a little thin Japanese one.
Yeah, enoki mushroom. Yep. Exactly that. And what it is little tiny little fucking weird looking shits that look like it might kill you. Mushrooms, and it has zero flavor. And yeah. And I fuck with those. Typically in Korean or Japanese dishes. Because it just takes on the sauce. Yeah, that you put on it.
It's an Asian classic.
Yeah, but I do fuck with those.
Yeah, it's just mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms. I even had a mushroom burger before, which is like what? It's a specific type of mushroom. Those mushrooms are.
The fat boys.
Yeah. What are those big mushrooms? Like the steak mushrooms.
Big boy.
Portobello. Like a portobello mushroom. I don't like any mushrooms. Fuck them all. Fuck them all.
Speaking of alternate burger, how do you feel about tofu?
I like tofu. Because first off, tofu doesn't really have a taste, but I've had like
some people would disagree.
Well, so when I think of tofu, my first mind goes to bean curd, specifically, which is the it's like the Asian version, bean curd, Chinese.
Wait, what is bean curd a dish? I know what bean curd like.
Bean curd is. Isn't it?
It's like
typically like tofu. But this is how I used to have it. It was like this, like sliced thinly, and it would be like whatever sides of like
I thought bean curd was the red paste.
That's bean paste. That's red bean paste. That's bean paste. So bean curd is pretty much like tofu. Yeah, it's practical. It's just tofu. I don't know what the difference is to be a bean curd versus tofu. I don't know. I don't know the difference. I think it's potato, to be honest.
So again, when we're talking tofu, we're talking. Now you see, like it. Do you like it like the fried tofu seared in a pan? Do you like it like more silkeny, or like soft inside?
I've had it inside a soup, and it's not bad. It just kind of exists. It doesn't really like do anything, but it doesn't bother me either. It's kind of like, I just go, just pops in your mouth, and then I've made it fried. Oh no, I've made it stir fried. More with like in Asian cooking instead of wok, and that one's pretty solid, honestly. Fried tofu, the only one I'm not crazy about really is the dried tofu ones that they throw into your soups. I mean, because honestly, it absorbs it and it just kind of like feels like a web sometimes when I put it in my mouth. It's like, and it never like really like cuts well. So you're just there with like a sopping fucking like dried fucking shit in your mouth.
For me, as a resident weeb, I've tried to like tofu.
Really.
But I just don't think it's very good.
So I've made noodling tofu right here. Like this is the type of that one. I've had that, and it has like a really specific kind of taste to it. It's like marinated in something, but it's not bad. It has an interesting like texture. I haven't had tofu noodles. That's not what I'm looking for. Deep fried, no sponge. I've had sponge. There's one I was looking for and I can't find it. I've had tofu nuts. Those are pretty good in soups. This one, 5 spice dry tofu, is the one I was thinking about. I feel like my grandpa used to cook a lot.
You know, super random, but the Chinese 5 spice ribs from PF Chang go crazy. That's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
You've never had tofu. You know, it's kind of like a substitute, you know, for a protein, to be honest. And its texture can vary depending on the type of tofus. Like there's more, it's typically spongy, sometimes mushy.
Jan, to clarify, I meant like growing up. Before I met all the boys, I was the resident weeb of all my friend groups. I hang out a lot, like with the skater guys, skater kids, goths. But I was the big weeb.
Yeah.
Now I'm in a group of weebs.
That's true, except for Abe. Abe is not a weeb. He likes to make that very known.
Yeah, you say that, but we all know it's not true.
Yeah, we all know. It's like, you know, in his heart, he just wishes that he can be honest with himself.
He was watching the worst anime I've ever seen in my life that Jabby was watching. You know, one of the typical Jabby animes. He was watching it with Jabby. I turned it off. I was like, I'm gonna die before I keep watching.
The resident goth. Yeah.
I will gladly take that title.
I don't think that's true. I feel like Mike would be the more resident emo, but because I wasn't as.
I'll take either.
I wouldn't say you're goth.
Give me a budget and let me cook.
Worst anime. Jabby, where are you been? You're just hiding in here. I don't like how scary your fucking picture is, by the way.
I don't regret anything I've ever seen.
I
don't regret anything I just said. You had cheesecake without me, first of all. Second of all, that anime was...
No. Jabby refused to have cheesecake, and he had like a chocolate cake because he says he doesn't like cheesecake. So obviously, he asked us all to go to his birthday party at Cheesecake Factory because he hates cheesecake. Make it make sense?
All I'm saying, Jabby, is if I play those clips that I saw you watching for Eric, how you think he's going to respond to that? How do you think he's going to respond to the bed?
Jabby, thank you for joining the stream where we're just hanging out and talking about food. You probably just came in just to say your hot take and then leave.
Oh, wholesome anime.
Wholesome anime. Is he talking about Jabby when you were streaming Boku no Pico again? I hate cheesecake too. Snuffy hates cheesecake too. Wow, Snuff. You know, I remember this though. You did say you're not a big foodie.
That's fair.
I had a white chocolate raspberry cheesecake, and it was not bad. I had like maybe like a quarter of it, and then I was kind of like, this is too rich, and I'm kind of donezo because I don't want to shit myself. But it was solid. Jabby had a very rich, decadent, like chocolate kind of one with fudge. It was like a chocolate fudge and like a chocolate bar in between two. Yes. with sprinkles and stuff because it was his birthday. And then Yermi had
didn't realize we were at the cake factory.
Yes, we had the cheesecake factory. And then Yermi had like a raspberry lemon cheesecake with ladyfingers in it with a strawberry syrup on top, which was nice.
So wait, Jan also hates cheesecake.
I didn't want to say it because saying you also hate cheesecake. Wow.
We have 3 cheesecake haters. Wow. Every person in your chat right now hates cheesecake.
Wow, ka-chow. I don't get it. It's you know,
crazy. I absolutely love it.
It's too sweet. So I have a sweet tooth, so I don't mind like sweet stuff. The texture.
I have a sweeter tooth. Oh, the texture's so good.
Yeah, see, I don't mind the texture either because like
you know what?
It is very decadent. It is very decadent.
You know what though?
Yes.
You live in New York, and Snubby lives in like Middle America or some shit.
We talking about like New York cheesecake stuff like that?
Yeah, cheesecake. The average cheesecake difference is probably, it's like if I try to get cheesecake up here in Maine, it's gonna be a pretty mid-ass piece of cheesecake.
So, Snuffy, are you thinking that because of where you're from, you think your cheesecake?
No, he's gonna. From his perspective, cheesecake's just bad. He can't tell you. He can't tell you that. But he has to trust that there are more beautiful. The trust that there's more beautiful, decadent, good textured cheesecake. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck is Pie Boy up here? What's up, Waisu?
Here's what we need to know. Waisu, do you like cheesecake? That's all I want to know.
I like how the Just Chilling streams got people like, we're just hanging around. I've had some fancy cheesecake. I don't mind a cheesecake. I don't really go for it very often. What I do like is when I went up to Maine and we went to a diner, and this is just a very basic diner. We go diners around anywhere, and it's all the same kind of shit. It's breakfast food and stuff. And why should and I had I ordered pie, and it was a strawberry rhubarb pie, and it was delicious. It was just solid.
Can be very good.
What's censored on your end, Tuffy? Please tell me what's censored.
What did he say?
Creep.
What did he say?
I remember when they invented chocolate.
Wait, Snuffy hates chocolate?
No. Jabby is like trying to roast Snuffy, but that's only because Snuffy he knows the truth and talks about how trash One Piece is. So Jabby already is ops against Snuff.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I literally thought that reference. I hated it. SpongeBob reference. Nah, I love Reese's Cups. I remember the chocolate. Yeah, I know that one.
Chocolate.
Let's look it up. Oh, right. I do remember that. Wasn't that like an old person or something? I don't know. It was like a old lady. Yes.
Chief fish.
I remember when they first invented chocolate. Sweet chocolate. I always hated it.
There you go. I got Jabby. That's crunchy fish. Yes.
All I'm saying is my ex hated SpongeBob.
Your ex. We talked about it today. I'm gonna let you know. Peek behind the curtain, and Sam was like, "That bitch," and I was like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Nah."
I appreciate that.
we did say it like a second. I was like, "So, rip Amy, huh?" And she's like, "Yeah, fuck that bitch." I was like, "Oh shit!"
I was tried not to name drop. I tried to just say ex.
I'm sorry. That's all right. She's not my sub. SpongeBob is goated. Snuff. If once upon a time. I used to bartend, and I thought about once a time, me and Abe were both bartending at the same place, and we thought about opening up a bar. And if I thought now that if I was running a bar, I might want to show SpongeBob. I feel like it'd be funny. That was just a random tangent, but just popped in my head. See, I would watch SpongeBob. We used to go to a bar in New York, and it was an Irish pub. And I only really tend to go to Irish pubs when I was back in the day when I was younger, because I didn't really like the kind of club kind of feel. There would just be like everybody like ass to ass in those other clubs, and we'd go to the Irish pubs and it'd just be listening to like the jukebox, and everybody listens to like like Wagon Wheel, some shit. And they would randomly have like fucking Cartoon Network or Toonami showing on the TV.
Sorry.
And it was actually pretty chill. I don't know, it's different. Obviously this is after all the sports and bullshit's on it, but it was pretty chill.
Irish people just got the right vibes.
It's a mood, man. It really is. I like a good Irish thing. Sometimes some of them get a little too hot and heavy when they get drinking, but
that's fair.
Yeah, but I definitely love the Irish pub feel. It's just, I don't know. You're right. Most of them do have a good vibe, and they're all just like very loving. And you go and you have like a nice drink with them, and people buying each other drinks, and I used to like it a lot. And then I got offered a job there once. I told you this, and I was like, Karen, I said, I'm not Irish enough for this place. Because people would really keep asking about like, oh, you remember back home? And I'd be like, nah, bro, this is my home.
You weren't trying to make those black and tans?
No. Yeah, exactly. You know, you can't be making those drinks that you learn in school, like Irish car bombs and stuff like that, because those are taboo back in the day. You cannot say that drink, by the way, in Irish pub. Do not say that drink, because that is a big no-no. Even though it's an official drink, you know, that I learned in like mixology school.
Well, that's the same thing with black and tan. Apparently, like you're not supposed to call it a black and tan. It's like this whole thing on the website of because we have a restaurant here named the Black and Tan. And it's like a whole thing, right? That it's called whatever it's actually called. Like I went to the restaurant once, so they could have a black and tan, and they're like, "Oh yeah, sure, that one thing, yeah, whatever." Like, I couldn't have cared less. I didn't actually give a shit.
Yeah. Well, that's you said it's a restaurant by you guys.
Yeah.
Well, that's why, because it's by you guys, and you know how many black and tan people are around you guys, like you.
Well, okay.
So, you know, with all the white people there, they're like, hell yeah, let's say that word a lot more, brother.
Brother, that's how they thought. They all talk like Hulk.
Oh yeah, brother. So that's what it comes to the black and tan. But yes, I used to love Irish pubs. Pulled another bomb model in New Moon this morning. That's good luck. Bomb model, that's mad random. I don't know what you're happy about that shit, but New Moon, that's good. Bomb model, it's kind of sad. Maybe your impression wasn't so bad. What's your impression? Oh. You talking about when I did your voice?
The Jan impression.
The Jan voice. What? I don't know what you're talking about. It's kind of like it's a memory, you know.
Okay.
Have you ever, Jan, heard me do D&D? When we do D&D, bro. Well, I use bomb model for PvE, but I feel like you don't need that many like dupes for her to cook, though, Waisuru. You know, I feel like you get a few, but you don't need that many compared to like getting like a new like banger unit. So you know what I'm trying to say? So I'm not trying to shit at your bomb model.
Food take.
What? I'm sorry.
Food take.
Yeah.
I don't like balsamic vinegar.
You don't like balsamic vinegar?
Nope. That's like I'm always sad if I like reading something and it sounds delicious and then right at the end they're like balsamic glaze.
I kind of fuck with balsamic vinegar. I actually like it on a salad. Do I like it on everything? No, it's a mood, but I don't mind it. I also like the variants of balsamic. I went to like an oil and vinegar shop back in I went with you back when we went up to the Adirondacks, right? Remember that? Okay, we went into the Adirondacks and there was like an oil and vinegar shop there, and I got like a blueberry flavored like balsamic vinegar, and I feel like that was like a nice like taste.
What are you talking about? Adirondacks.
Yeah. When we went up to the Adirondacks.
What?
For Jabby's birthday.
Wasn't that Lake Placid? Is that Adirondack?
I think that's Adirondacks, same thing.
Oh, okay, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this.
Yeah. So we went up there to Lake Placid. I think that's the same thing, right? Jabby, is that the same thing? Did I just pull shit out my asshole?
Could be. I just didn't know.
God damn it. Lake Placid, right? I can't tell. Adirondacks Mountain. I can't tell. Maybe it is something different. I don't know. Anyway, when we went up there to Lake Placid and stuff like that, there was an oil and vinegar shop, and there was one that there was like a blueberry flavored like variant of the balsamic, and I feel like it was really nice. It was like a nice kind of
hit.
No, it just meshed really nicely. But I wouldn't have it all the time. But now and then, you know, you drizzle a little bit on. It's a beautiful. It's like a medley, you know.
The one time you can get away with it a little bit is if it's like a good caprese salad.
This is exactly what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about caprese salad.
You got a good caprese salad? All right. We can talk.
Oh, you think of a wedge salad, Jan? I feel like wedge salad, you don't really have balsamic on it. I feel like people always put like a creamy kind of like sauce on a wedge with like bacon on top.
Speaking of that, fuck Caesar salad. Just want to throw that out there.
Caesar salad, you know, I have a lot of Caesar salad now because it seems to be Johnny's favorite. So, you
know who loves Caesar salad?
All my exes live in Texas. I gotta find out. Yo, Jabby, you never showed me how to play music. I wanted to play that. You know, fuck it. Let's play that. All my exes live in Texas. I just want to play that. Oh, wait. This is George Strait. All my exes live in Texas.
Like they George Strait? Or they go to Georgia State where tuition is handled by some random nigga that lives in Atlanta? That she only sees what she feels obligated? Admitted it to me the first time we dated?
What?
Wait a minute.
So, as you heard from the bars, yeah. I kind of like balsamic. She said, okay, spooky. Okay, spooky. I just wanted to make fuck Drake.
Here we go again.
Jan, I just wanted to be really stereotypical just to bother you. I'm sorry. That one was actually, I just did it really, really, really annoying just to bother you. I think. What about pineapple on pizza? Honestly,
I mean, I love pineapple pizza, but there's for me again. It's just like there's a caveat to that though, because I feel like if you say that, it just gives the wrong impression. If you give me a cheese pizza and you put pineapple on it and that's it, that's gross. That's not good. You know what I mean? Like just a cheese pizza with pineapple on it. That's curt. It needs like other things. You know, it needs other things.
I honestly don't know. I've never had it. So I've always wanted, I was always curious about it.
It has to be paired with like a jalapeno or like it's just something else. Like it's got to be paired with something, other things.
I don't know, Snup. Do you agree? Do you think it has to be paired with something else, like meat?
Oh my god! I walked over, looked at the chat, and Jan is literally cooking. Look at that. She gets it. She gets it. I was in the kitchen. I didn't even see that message.
It has to have ham on it. Okay, so you want something like that's salty.
See, like for me, I prefer like bacon, but regardless, it's like that's that's the right train of thought.
See, I've never had it, but I've always wanted to try it, but I've never had the balls to do it because I feel like I have to order a whole fucking pie when I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then you have to commit to that.
You gotta get a good one too. Like, you don't want to get like a shitty one.
That's the thing, though. Like, I feel like they never just have slices when I go to like a pizza place when I get this. Like, I would have to go and sit down and commit and be like, hey, I want to order a pie of a pineapple pizza pie, you know?
Again, I'm not really ordering if I'm at a pizza joint, I'm not really ordering pineapple pizza. Probably.
Get a whole pie, you know?
Like I'm not getting. I've really been fucking with pesto slices more and more. That sausage pesto, chicken pesto, it goes absolutely dummy.
In my youth, I get a meat lovers, add pineapple, add jalapenos, extra well done. In your youth, Jan, you're ready. You're like 12 years old. So what are you like? When you were 4 years old?
And Jan is cooking right now. Hell yeah! Like me getting multiple meats is always, that's just delicious.
I used to do meat lovers too.
And then well done is always good. I'm too lazy to order that like that. Like I'm like, just give me my pizza as quickly as possible. But I fuck with a well done pizza. I do.
When I worked at a pizza place. By the way, we gotta like just go over the point, like the fact that Snuffy out of nowhere just said fuck Drake and just dropped the bar and that's it. Fuck Drake.
Hey, listen, that was.
There you go, guys.
Drake was that guy back then, you know. This is Marvin's room. I'm in my feelings.
There you go. This picture. This picture is for Snuffy.
I'm in high school. My high school crush is going to prom with another guy. I got Marvin's room playing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, Marvin's room back in the day was pretty tough. Like,
that's my goat.
There's only a few Drake songs that obviously like I know, like, and Marvin's room was one of them. That was back when I was working. I think I was working at Red Lobster. And there was this girl I was crushing on, and she was a fucking bitch. I have a thing about Scorpios. Something about them. I crush at them so hard.
I don't know what I thought you were gonna say, but she was a fucking bitch.
She was a bitch, but I crush. So something about Scorpios. Like I'm gonna say, I always crush off them for so hard, and I can never like bag them. Like I always get like this much. Like I kiss them, and then anyway, this is a side tangent. Because it's a recurring thing in my life. Anyway, and she was a waitress at Red Lobster, and I was the bartender. I remember driving her home one day after like whatever amount of time that we were talking. I remember this is one time I introduced her. Abe and everybody were outside of Red Lobster, and I was like, "Hey, this is my friends." She walked right past them, didn't even say hi, didn't even acknowledge them, and then walked to my car. Didn't even acknowledge them.
It wasn't like an introvert kind of thing. You know?
No, we're not an introvert because that bitch was an extrovert. She's just a bitch. And so I apologized to my friends and da. Anyway, I drove her home, and for me though, I was like crushing on this girl, so I didn't really care too much. I did apologize to my friends. I did feel bad, but whatever. And this girl was like all like cool and shit, so she had like she had the Paramore fucking monarch butterfly tattoo on her titty and shit like that, like on her chest. and I remember like seeing it like a little bit when she had like her button down white button down shirt and what's it called? Anyway,
You said I'm trying to decode what's going on in there.
I see what you did there. And now I said, where do we go from here? No, I went and dropped her off. This is like after months of actually like dropping her off and stuff like that and talking. I went in for a kiss, right? And I remember this was the first time in my life that I ever kissed someone, and I didn't feel anything. And not that motion wise, I didn't mean like that. I mean like she did not move her lips. She did not react. She stood there, and it was like the most cringy kiss I've ever had.
You were like kissing a wall of lip.
It was the most cringy thing ever, and I died inside. And so then I was like, all right, and then she just like left, and that was it. That was like the most awkward time ever, and that was it. That was dead after that. No more.
Yeah, but I kind of get you on the Scorpio thing, because I'm down bad for an emotionally distant Taurus.
Oh, yours is Taurus?
Yeah, what can I do? I'm a sappy Libra boy, not the emotionally distant Taurus every time. Cooked.
Yeah.
What did you end up with? What's Johnny?
Cancer. Oh, you mean like what is her sign? Sorry.
Hey, yo!
She's Cancer. I was teasing. Bringing back shots for no fault.
Out of pocket alert.
I was just teasing. It's all love. Yeah, no, Cancer. And I
gotta find someone who fix me.
And then before that, there was a girl who I also was talking to, and she, I think, also was Cancer.
Yeah, see, you did the subtle shift from Scorpio to Cancer.
So Scorpio was the ones that I always tried to yearn for and go for, and I couldn't get. Cancers was the ones that I ended up being.
Yeah.
I once said, I don't want to have sex with you right off the bat.
Is that the Hearthstone well played?
You don't know the signs of any people that you've boinked? Is it because,
Jan, tell me right
because
now,
you said
what was this,
boink?
if you had to guess, Jan, what was the sign of the Full Metal Alchemist boink guy? Oh.
Now tell me about this. I don't know anything about some Full Metal Alchemist thing. Hold on, please tell me about this. You don't either? Snuff March. What does that mean?
No, she's saying that's the month. So what would that translate to?
March
I don't
sign.
know. I don't fucking know. I'm terrible.
Pisces. Pisces is late March.
What's early? It's the birthday.
Early part would be Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Well, I knew a lot of the signs of like, I feel like that's a big thing back in like our generation. People were like, what's your sign? And then you try and talk about, yo girl, I'm a Sagittarius.
Is that how you talk to them? Is that exactly how you do it? Yo girl, I'm a Sagittarius. What you doing all the way over there, Scorpio? Come on over.
I died when I did it. I was like, hey girl, let me talk to you. What's your sign? Because right now you feeling like a Sagittarius because you're just running through my mind. Say some shit like that. So you say some stupid shit. But no, you do something like that, and then, but no, everybody was always asking about signs back in the day, and saying how they're compatible and not compatible and shit like that. So I always knew, like, one girl was Scorpio and da 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 da. I don't remember what my first one was, to be honest. It's been a long, long time. No, I do know. Aries, I think. No, that's wrong. That's a different one.
You got dual Pisces?
Your first was a Leo. Oh, was my first a Leo too, actually, Jan? You're Sag too, Jan? So am I. Was it Leo? I don't even remember what Leos were.
Aren't Leos like mini Scorpio?
I don't know. I think maybe my first might be a Leo, to be honest, too. No, my second was a Leo. 100%. 100% she was a Leo. Yeah, people always talk about how, like, Sagittarius, non-committal, blah, blah, blah. Fuck them. They don't know shit.
Well, you were our certified lover boy.
How you guys feel about pickles?
The transition back into the food out of nowhere.
Do I actually believe it means anything? No, I do not. I think there is coincidences that you can find within anything because the descriptions of every sign is so broad that you can pick something out and be like, hey, I can kind of see myself in this.
Yeah. It's
fun to kind of like, look into them and be like, oh shit, we're technically this, blah, blah, but.
Yeah.
I'm alright pickles. I like pickles. I like pickled vegetables.
Whoa, whoa, hold on. Those are two different things. Pickled vegetables.
Yeah, I think it's fun. White soda. Pickled vegetables. Yeah, I like pickled vegetable.
Yeah, my pickled vegetable feet.
I mean, technically, don't they do like that thing a lot where they pickle and they put kimchi? Kimchi isn't pickled also pickled, right?
I love kimchi.
Yeah. I like
Add it to the list.
kimchi, pickled onions. Yep. Nice. What is those called? Those onions? Those are pickled onions, right? The red pickled onions. Really nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you get it with the fucking lechon. Oh my god.
Pickled eggs, I've never had. I've always saw them. I've had the soy sauce, like kind of like fermented eggs, but I've never had the pickled ones. I remember seeing, I think it was pickled eggs in a movie called Undercover Brother. I think was it Undercover Brother? Pickled eggs.
By the way, this entire time I was cooking, I just finished making pasta with meatballs.
Were you?
I'm excited about it. I'm for dinner.
Was it Undercover Brother? What movie was that where they had like all the food from the back in the bar and it was like pickled eggs was one of them. They were like, no, Undercover Brother was all about the mayonnaise and shit. That was funny. That movie was hilarious.
Pickles are weird. I don't know. I'll randomly like speak. I won't seek out a pickle, but if I start eating a pickle, I'm like, damn, this shit kind of hit.
You know, I feel weird when it doesn't come with like a sandwich if I ordered from a diner.
You feel weird when the pickle doesn't come?
Yes, I feel weird when the pickle doesn't come. But I don't always eat it. Take that however you will. But I like the option, but I don't always take it. Because sometimes it's just be hitting and it's just soggy, you know, especially when the diner ones, like they're just like...
Yeah, you want a crisp.
Yeah. They're just soggy, flaccid pickles, not hard ones.
All right, Jan, we don't have the magic touch like you are.
Only when Full Metal Alchemist is on. Big booty brother.
Yeah, we can't always finish the job. We're trying our best here.
All right, how about this? All right, here about this hot take. You ready? Boneless wings are just chicken nuggets. Do you agree?
Yeah.
So why do we just not call them chicken nuggets?
I don't know. I have no idea why.
Is it just to make it seem like more accessible, like more like gangster? If you go and you get them, like, you know, you have a sports game, you're like, yo, you guys want some wings or some boneless wings? And, you know, so that the big manly man's don't be like, can I have some chicken nuggets, please?
Those chicken nuggets hit, but society said that you can't have them anymore once you're past a certain age, you know? So they had to like change the name.
That's right. This is where we represent Jabby, because I know Jabby. By the way, Jabby, if he's not in chat anymore, it's because Jabby had a pina colada today with alcohol, and after one drink, my guy was done because Jabby never drinks. So that pina colada got him. So wings are just bone nuggets.
Yeah, I'm fine with bone nuggets.
I you know what? I think that should be their new name, Snuff. I think like, yo, give me some bone nuggets, please. Well, I can kind of see the argument for what you're making, because like, so nuggets, if people think about them, I guess you're thinking more of an amalgamation of chicken fried compared to just being a chicken piece.
It depends though, because if you get like a Chick-fil-A chicken nugget, it's not like grounded up.
It's not grounded up. It is actual chicken breast.
So at what point, you know?
Yeah, see, you're exactly right in saying that you think they're different parts, but then it depends on where you get them from, because some are like purebred, you know, and so I feel like nuggets it might just be ambiguous. By the way,
kneecaps and shit.
You know what's one that I feel like Abe would say if he was here, but at the same time, I kind of get it, but I'm also kind of on it, is that he would say that spaghetti is overrated.
Oh, yeah. I hate spaghetti.
And he says that other pasta shapes are superior.
Abe is correct. Me and him have talked about this at length.
Yeah. And I definitely think that there are superior pasta shapes for particular types of foods. But like if I get a pasta bolognese, I want spaghetti with it. But if I get like a penne alla vodka, I want penne, or I want like that thick, fat, fucking rigatoni looking shit.
I take it further. I mean, even with the bolognese, there are other cuts of pasta I like.
Tell me, if a bolognese, what kind of like thing we want? You want like those fat, like fucking like square fucking pasta ones?
Yeah, see, yeah, literally.
What?
No,
Hold on.
I feel the same way. Anything over spaghetti. It's not that spaghetti is bad. It's that everything else is better.
Sushi as a cuisine. Why do you do be saying the most random shit? Sushi, pizza, and sushi. Cheese. I don't know. I also haven't had fettuccine in a long time either.
Cheaty hits.
By the way, you guys can, fight me on this as much as you want, but I think this is just factual. I think the shells are like some of the best fucking pasta shape to have with mac and cheese. Mac and cheese shells is like the small baby shells. That's like S
I'm a
tier.
medium. I'm a medium shell guy, not the super tiny shell. But
I feel what you're saying. Well, I'm not talking about super tiny. I'm not talking about like the tiny, but I feel like like medium. I'm not talking about large either. I'm not talking about like the one stuff with like ricotta and then you sauce it. No, not that one. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Shells are my favorite. Shells are the pasta that I buy the most in my real life. Like I buy shells to make for myself.
They definitely carry the rest of the mac. Like I feel like they are the best of the macaronis. Like I don't know. I know people say bow ties too and stuff like that. And whatever. And they say like the fusilli, which are the curls. I think.
I don't. Bow tie is the one that I don't fuck with.
Bow tie. They're usually in a. I can see them more in like a cold pasta kind of like.
It's a gimmick.
Meal.
The gimmick of a pasta.
I do like an angel hair or a caponelli, which are like more of like the smaller types. I do say this to you all the time. I say I like the small types because I feel like if you're getting like that small type of pasta and you just get it with like a regular sauce, and specifically if you're doing like a chicken parmesan, I like when I make chicken parm, like I make the chicken be more of the star. So I want the pasta just to be accoutrement. So I like more of an angel hair. So that way it's like you're not filling on the angel like on the pasta, but it's a nice like accoutrement to the chicken. Like the chicken is the main star. You eat the chicken, and then the pasta is like hanging out.
Say fucking accoutrement, fancy ass Gordon Ramsay ass nigga pulling out the thesaurus to talk about his chicken parm. Shut the hell up.
Hold on. I gotta pause this. There you go, Mike. What'd you say?
I'm sorry, but the one that will be going home today is the fishing ferret from the blue tea. We tried your chicken parm, but unfortunately, your accoutrements just tasted like dog shit. I'm going to need you to remove your jacket and kindly fuck off.
We'll walk away now in slow motion. I really thought I had that, but when I put the angel hair with the chicken, I really thought it would be a nice accoutrement to it. I guess chef knows better, and I'll get him next time.
Let that be a reminder to all of you. As much promise as you show, just one mistake, and you yourself can get sent home.
Good night. Anyway.
Yeah, and we're locked in at all times.
Sorry, I had to pull that up first. When he said Gordon Ramsay, I was like, wait.
No, I understood the assignment.
Back to what we were talking about. Let's finish talking about. We're done with the pasta now. Let's go to something else. That being said, we did have other stuff to talk about. There is something to be said about this one, and this one I know someone in this chat has a great hot take about, and that is people believe that chocolate and mint do not belong together. I know it's paired a lot, specifically in like fancy restaurants and stuff like that, but there's things called thin mints and mint chocolate chip ice cream and stuff like that, and it's either adored or hate. How do you feel about that?
Me, well, I think when you pair the chocolate, with the bitter chocolate, like a sweet kind of bitter chocolate with the like fresh mintiness, of mint, kind of creates a combo that's, how do I describe it? Fucking disgusting. Go brush your teeth with your chocolate bar if you want that shit. What the hell are you doing? Get mint out of here. It deserves to be burned from this earth. Freaking flamethrower like it's World War II.
Yeah. So Michael is not a fan of mint chocolate chip. I actually like the Andes chocolate and mints. Like I fucking love these chocolate and mints. Like especially when they're left on your pillow when you stay at like a fucking hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. I love them.
They look cool.
Yeah, no, they're solid. I fucking love them because I feel like it's the perfect ratio. It's not too much mint. It's not too much chocolate. It's the perfect balance.
Aesthetically, it's cool. It's gross.
I can understand why you don't want a mint chocolate chip ice cream because it's more mint forward and a little bit of chocolate, and the ratio. It's not the golden ratio.
Well, the thing is, I don't like mint, right? I don't even like mint toothpaste. Like I don't like mint. It's gross. There is no good combo for it.
Yeah, no, I enjoy like a. My music stopped. Oh well. My bad. I enjoy like mint in some things. Like I feel like when there is like a dessert and it has like a little mint garnish, like I don't mind it. You know, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't taste like toothpaste though, and I'll die in the hell.
That's fair. Toothpaste probably tastes better.
There's a recipe here, Mike, where people just dip mint leaves in chocolate. How do you feel about that?
So gross.
Chocolate and mint leaves. What the fuck? Nah. Who let this woman cook? I think, you know, as if you're gonna use this as a decoration, it would be really pretty, but I wouldn't go forward and be like, hey, let me get one of my chocolate covered mint leaves out of that. You're saying you eating that?
Looks like you wiped your ass with a mint leaf. Get that shit out of here.
I feel like a decoration. Like I feel like it would look really like, you know. Actually, but I would leave it green though. I would leave it as a mint leaf if I was gonna use it on like a decoration on a plate. Like if we were playing Pass It On, like you would eat that stuff. See, I feel like if we were doing Pass It On, which is, if no one knows what Pass It On, it is a show kinda that we took inspiration from, or we pretty much copied when we go to Maine or wherever, and we're all together, me, Abe, Jabby, Zach, Mike, you know, everybody who you tend to see come into the fucking chat or you see stream. We all hang out and we'll think of a topic, or someone will think of a topic, okay, and then they'll tell us the night of, and then from there we hear the topic, and then in order, everybody gets 10 minutes, and starting from, you know, the first person to last, so one person starts to cook a dish based on what they perceive to be the topic, and then the second person comes in with no communication with the first person and tries to deduce what the person in front of them was cooking and try to continue that, and then and so on until the last person like sets up and plates the dish, and then at the end you kind of rate and see if the dish was a pass or fail. You know, and it's pretty. Yeah, you seen that once? Yeah, it's really interesting.
So we do it.
We do it.
Jen. Like we've done it like probably like 20 times at this point.
Yeah,
we've done it a gazillion times. We do. It's basically tradition. Every time the squad is together, we do it. Pass it off.
Yeah, it's. I always dread it because I'm like, oh man, how am I gonna fuck up the meal this time?
We made before birthday cake.
Yeah, when I wasn't there, they made birthday cake.
Oh, you weren't there for that.
We did Monster Hunter themed one time where it was just like steak, and I did like a chocolate mousse like dessert. I think for that one, which totally was off like theme, but it was delicious.
We've done Italian.
We've done D&D. We've done Italian. We've done street fair.
Yeah, the carnival stuff.
Yeah, carnival. A lot of different like themes. A lot of different dishes. I wasn't there for the Italian, sadly, because I would have totally like loved to cook Italian.
Yeah, you weren't there. It's a good thing you weren't there. You avoided Abe's baked raw ramen with Chef Boyardee.
Oh wait! Was I there for Italian?
Do you remember that?
I was.
No, I don't think.
No, I was there. Didn't Abe put ramen inside a thing?
Yeah.
With Chef Boyardee?
He literally just put bricks of ramen and then covered it in cans of Chef Boyardee.
Yes.
And he just put it in the oven. That was the Pass It On that I absolutely went crazy.
Yeah.
Because I saved the dish. It was my best Pass It On.
Was I plating?
Maybe.
I don't think I was cooking. I think I was like, I think it was towards the end, like I was plating or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I think you were there.
Yeah.
That was the one that Amy did.
Yes.
I had like my pasta maker.
What did I make? I tried to make something. Yes, I tried to make something and I didn't do anything. I remember now. Oh, right, because I remember something was boiling in the thing and I tried to take it off and something got burnt and it was a whole mess. That was a mess up one. Anyway, yes, we've done Pass It On, and Abe did some YOLO shit with ramen noodles. And
Okay, hold on though. If Abe were here, he would be screaming at the top of his lungs though about you.
There's one thing like Abe mentions every time because he can't stop mentioning it because he keeps talking about it, you know, and he blows everything out of proportion, and he talks about how I put orange juice inside the chicken, you know, and yeah. Yeah, I was trying to make like an orange chicken.
He was making orange chicken. I don't understand.
Okay. Wait. Yeah. Well, it was like a marinade.
Marinade? Oh wow.
Hear me out. We were getting towards the end of the show, and we had no meat, and all the meat was raw. It was raw. So I thought of 3 different dishes real quick to do with the chicken. I put one in the pan, I put one inside the oven, and then I had one, technically it was stewing. Granted, the stew one wasn't the best idea, but that was the one that I put the orange stuff because I was like, oh, maybe like the orange would do. I don't know what I was cooking with that one. Because
you basically boiled the chicken in orange juice.
Yeah, because now the reason why we're saying orange, because you might be thinking, what the fuck? Why did you do orange juice? It's because I had to use orange as one of my ingredients when I went up to go cook. So I was trying to find a place to kind of like put it in, and I did put orange in something. It's like there was something else. There was another protein. There was a fish, and I actually took an orange and I added orange zest to it, and it gave a nice little it was really nice, and I didn't realize that counted, so I really just fucking put orange in everything. Like I just went ham. And so towards the end when we cooked, I didn't think about the time wise, and the stew thing didn't work like as long as it did cook, but it looked like if you ever made or played The Legend of Zelda and you made fucked up food, it kind of looked like that. It was kind of like. There you go, Mike. This is I look like accurate representation. You look like pixels, yes.
I mean,
I look like this. It was just like a weird purplish kind of hue color. What the fuck, picture? Why are you so small? Yeah, it looked really weird. How did you explain that?
How did he explain it? He didn't. He got screamed at by Abe for the next 3 days.
Yeah, and then that 3 days came out to about another 3 years, and here we are.
The orange came out purple.
All I have to hear now is every time we do something, I get yelled at by Abe. So if you ever hear about the orange chicken, I mean, there you go. You got the backstory of the orange chicken. And he will not live it down. It was edible. First off, okay? Nothing I cooked was raw. Everything was edible. I did have it because I was like, you know what? I gotta try it. And it was not great. It was not great. So I'm not gonna lie.
He defends the Chef Boyardee too, which is crazy.
To the day, he does defend the Chef Boyardee, and you know, I think I tried to save some things. Like I tried to put like seasoning inside the Chef Boyardee or whatever it was, but it was kind of cooked. No pun intended. When I got to it, what did we make that day? It was like I think because everybody thought the freaking theme was so easy, they went like so outlandish with like the cooking and didn't just get like pasta, and people were like, oh right, so you tried to make homemade pasta, then
Amy made fresh pasta,
and then
with a dough at the very least.
Yeah we made the dough, then they rolled it out, and then we found out that making pasta fucking fresh was annoying. And then that definitely cooked up. I think it was like a bolognese sauce. I think we did have. I don't even remember the rest of the stuff. We recorded it. It's somewhere.